Let's look at our kickoff return schemes at work. Again, we talked about counting from the inside out on each side. Here's the kicker. So now we've got R5, R4, R3, R2, R1. L5, L4, L3, L2, L1. So now as we look at this, remember on middle return, we're not going to block these two fives. The centers will have the fours, the guards will have the threes, the tackles will have the twos, and we will turn loose the ones. The wedge and the off returner are responsible for those two fives. The keys now are we want to sprint for depth, get our depth, square our shoulders, get set, all right? And we want to play with square shoulders so we don't tip off our intentions. Then as we attack, trying to get a foot to crotch relationship, we want a foot to crotch relationship. We want our crotch on the play side or return side leg of the cover guy, and then we want to finish on the upfield shoulder. The wedge needs to keep moving. Remember again, the wedge has the two fives. We block 4, 3, 2 outside. Let's watch the Kansas City Chiefs do a great job of execution here in the front line, and then we'll come back and look at how the wedge forms up. Again, sprint for depth, square your shoulders, get back, get under control, backpedal. Again, there we go. We block the fives. We're going next level. Again, what do we always talk about? Get to the next level. Finish on the upfield shoulder. Everybody score. Great job again, and it ends up being Dante Hall in the end zone. Again, the end zone copy gives us a great example, a great picture of how it needs to be done. This is fantastic fundamentals here by the Chiefs. Sprint for depth, square your shoulders, crotch on the play side leg, finish on the upfield shoulder, keep the wedge moving, good set by the return guy, and you saw almost perfect separation between the returner and the wedge. We're talking about 10 yards of separation. So again, they want to be in the chalk with your feet 10 yards away from the returner. And again, another illustration of our middle return scheme. Now, again, it's not where they line up, it's where they wind up. There's our two fives. We want to turn loose those two fives. Boom. Wedge working to the next level. Good set. Here we go. Finish on the upfield shoulder. Finish on the upfield shoulder. Finish on the upfield shoulder. Great job of guys working downfield. And again, because they stay with the play longer than their opponent, they're able to get a huge turnaround in a football game. After opponent score or at the start of a game or a half, anytime you can answer in this fashion, it's outstanding for your football team. Great job of staying square here. Watch the wedge keep moving. Watch guys go to the next level. Watch guys finish on the upfield shoulder. Why? Because that's the way they practice. They're on the field and they're executing the fundamentals in practice so that when they get to a game, they don't even think about it. We're talking about unconscious competence, the ability to do it without thinking about it.